This is a public service announcement. Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. I want you to stop what you're doing. Stop watching me right now. Go click on the link in my description box because that video is more important than anything that I am telling you at this very moment. I noticed this morning the thumbnail for the 2-hour live that Drunk Turkey Show did yesterday. I jumped on so that I could kind of skim through and see what they were talking about, but right at the very beginning, Daniel brought up a channel called Thou Shall Not Kill True Crime. And I immediately jumped off of that video and went straight to that guy's channel because this guy went boots on the ground for real, and shows you exactly where he is at the Pullman Jack in the Box, okay? He is in the parking lot. He shows you the street names. He shows you exactly that he is at the Jack in the Box that we have been talking about in the Idaho case for months and months now. Right now, the whole thing going and circulating around the true crime community, at first, it was that Brian Kohberger had to be the DoorDash driver. And then we had some information on Emma Bailey, and people at Jack in the Box were telling JLR and apparently somebody else that sent their information over to JLR Investigates that the DoorDash driver was a woman with long, dark hair. So whenever Emma Bailey started showing up in body cam footage and DUI stuff, people started questioning if there's a possibility that Emma Bailey could have been the DoorDash driver. Well, this guy, Thou Shall Not Kill True Crime, like I mentioned, went straight into the Pullman, Washington Jack in the Box, made an order for some crazy tacos, and then sat around waiting for the person that could talk to him to be available. And he has the recording. He has even a photo of the guy that they're telling him was the DoorDash driver. This is him. Apparently, this guy got fired from DoorDash because he likes to steal people's food. And what he's also being told, the Thou Shalt Not Kill guy was told, that the 2 employees that we can hear in the recording, or I'm going to just assume it's those 2 employees that are being talked about in this little scenario, that they've been basically just giving out false information based off the narratives that they're seeing people talking about online. And so whenever people come in and ask about the DoorDash driver, they give them false information on purpose. Now, I don't know if those 2 employees still work at that Jack in the Box or not, but remember whenever I did a video about the clip of audio that JLR released that was apparently sent to him by some female asking the Jack in the Box employees questions about the driver, and I said something sounded off about those 2, like I thought they were high, honestly. And I know that JLR said himself that he had a recording of his conversation where the whole female with long dark hair thing was said, but to this day, I don't think I've seen it posted. Now, I'm not subscribed to him. I have my own thoughts and opinions on JLR, okay? So I haven't necessarily gone and looked for this little clip to have been uploaded, because he came out with the story and didn't put the clips in his original story. And then this other clip came out with this other woman asking the Jack in the Box employees about it and getting the same answer. And he said he was going to release his own clip, but I still haven't heard it. So if it's out there, let me know. But he told a story without releasing the clip in the story. So it's kind of hard to believe it even exists, honestly. But what do you guys think about this information? This guy is going in there. He's showing you exactly where he's at. He's giving you the information. You can see the picture of the DoorDash driver being taken off of that little device. You can see the Jack in the Box insignia from the stickers on the side of the counter where you stand there to order your food from the inside. Is it more believable that this is the actual DoorDash driver and there is no weird, crazy Emma Bailey conspiracy? I mean, honestly, just because she's been taken off of the table as the DoorDash driver doesn't mean there isn't a connection to something in that house. I just don't know if I believe that it has anything to do with what happened, even though it is very possible, especially since the people that apparently know Demetrius, Emma's boyfriend, they do state that he probably wouldn't have done this with his own hands if he was involved, that he uses money to handle his problems, which is an interesting thought. Now, I know a lot of people want to just say Brian did it and all these discussions are unnecessary, but that's not the truth. I have yet to find a single person, like I've mentioned several times, that can just give me an exact reason why they believe that Brian Kohberger is guilty without giving me information that News Nation or Idaho News or some other big news outlet has given them. None of them can give me anything conclusive when it comes to actual evidence given from law enforcement. Now, granted, we don't have all that information, but if they're going to sit here and want the public to believe they have the right guy, they should at least be giving us something that they're going to be using in court against him for us to believe that it's the right guy. And so far, they just have failed to do that. So how does this information make you think about the situation? Does it even matter? I mean, we have heard from law enforcement that they spoke to the DoorDash driver and nothing else came of it. And I know people are going to state, okay, well, why isn't the DoorDash driver's name in the list of cleared people? Well, that Moscow PD page itself has not been updated since Brian was arrested. Everything that's been updated in this case is on the Idaho Case of Interest portal. The Moscow Police Department page needs a definite reconstruction. But tell me, how are you guys receiving this new information? Let me know. See y'all.